Hello again. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for letting me step away for a moment. I was a little slower than I thought it was going to be. I put up the BRB screen. I decided that after I stepped away from the computer I should put that up because I remembered I needed to switch the console over. Alright, and I think it's looking pretty good. Genesis games tend not to capture as well as SNES games for me, but this one's looking okay. Welcome back, thank you. Okay, so let's take a look at our options as we normally do. Alright, so we've got our difficulty. We can set our live counter and we can set our continues. Ah, nice. Well, I'm gonna, like I did last time, I'm gonna go ahead and crank them up since I'm not very familiar with the game. Attack, jump, and dash. Color mode, anime or comic? It was the same thing. That's interesting. Well, we'll leave it on anime. Is this the attack pattern that I want? Let's see, attack, jump, dash, jump, attack. Guess I should leave it standard. I'm always indecisive when it comes to how to arrange the Genesis controls because I'm not used to it. The buttons, all three of the buttons being in a straight line is so foreign to me. Oh my! I have the treasured Hyperstone from Dimension X, and it's only a matter of time before I conquer the world. Turtles, I dare you to challenge me. Alright, we've got a bit more story in this one. What the heck is his abs, though? Okay, oh, man. Okay, starting off in the sewer. So, see, this is immediately different. Our first stage in the last game was on the top of a construction site. This time we're starting off in the sewer. But the plot is identical, as you may have noticed. We have to rescue the Statue of Liberty. Oh, yes! I like this game better already. I can dash with the press of a button. I couldn't do that last game. Oh, instantly better. Way to go, Sega. Like a 12 million pack. I mean, you can't... You can't have a name like Shredder without being completely shredded. I keep thinking Shredder is the rat. That's Splinter. Can you imagine? They are very similar, and I know nothing about TMNT. Fair enough. Okay, this stage is basically identical to stage 2 from the previous game, at least at the start here. So we're back in familiar territory. Oh, I love having a run button. I don't remember this car in the previous game, though. I think that's new. I don't know. That's also the kind of thing I could have easily overlooked. Couldn't have overlooked that. Oh, that was good. That ability to dash on command like that makes this game much easier so far. Okay, back in the sewers. No hoverboards down here this time, though. Not yet, anyway. Didn't even need that pizza. I don't even really have to fight those guys. If I were a little more careful, I could have made it through there without fighting or getting hit by by any of them. Okay, please stop with the throwing stars. Okay, another hit. Wow. Wow, he's so early in this game. You're too immature to hang with me. What? What a weird taunt. That doesn't sound... He's dressed funky. I think he's supposed to have a Louisiana feel to him. Maybe you need to be more mature to grow 12 billion more abs. Alright. He looks like he's dancing. That was a pretty fuzzy audio sample. Okay. Oh, now we've got a hoverboard. A mysterious ghost ship, eh? Yeah, you can't dash on the hoverboard, which makes sense, but... Oh no, I'm missing everything. Okay, probably want to avoid the debris. The physics of this don't make very much sense. How is our hoverboard, which is above the water, going below the obstacles floating on the water? What? What is reality? Did Shredder use the Hyperstone to do this too? Oh, did you see that? That was a trap. I would have fallen for that too. I was just too slow. I didn't expect that to come falling down like that. Right above the pizza. That's a dirty trick to play. Alright, we got the planks with band-aids on them here too. I shouldn't waste my health like this, but I do have to intentionally hit one. Kind of repetitive here. Hang on just a moment. There we go. Oh, no good. I need to not rush. It's weird. It's weird. I forget this is supposed to be inside of a ship. This background doesn't read very ship-like to me. These guys had red helmets in the Super Nintendo version. Also, their bodies look much smoother. These guys look much more like stone. More or less ship than a whole bunch of TVs. I mean, I guess, yeah, it did. It does. The design does make more sense than that level. And now, I guess we've disembarked. We're in a cave now. It's just weird, because I thought the point of the level would be the ghost ship itself, not that we were taking the ghost ship in order to get to a cave. I don't think we can do the throw the enemies at the screen trick in this game. These guys are back. Okay, sound like an extra life. Great. Okay, it's a little bit awkward to dash into these guys just because the dash and attack button aren't next to each other. But I'd still take fighting them in this one over fighting them in the last one. That spinning power-up was kind of the exact same disappointment that I had with the box of fireworks on the train stage. Like, here's some tough enemies, but wait, here's a really cool power to take them out with. And now, alright, now that you've done that, well, here's the exact same set of enemies. Get that pizza before he gets... You look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup. These guys, they need to get a new line. The turtle soup thing, I mean, come on. Everybody's saying that to me tonight. Remember when I see you next time, I'll beat you. That's scene 2. Shredder's hideout. Plow into him. So good. I love it. I love the shoulder charge. I can't stop saying it. I can't stop saying how much I love having the dash button. The controls are so much better. I'm as bad as the enemies who can't stop talking about turtle soup. I too have a one-track mind. Oh no. I have to say, these guys who hide under the stone tiles and then pop up and throw them at you, what a move. Like, that's impressive. Especially since each of those stone tiles, it's got to weigh like, what, 80 pounds? And to just jump up out of there and casually toss it? Impressive. This also is just completely and totally different from anything we got in the other game. Like before, in the previous game, we were fighting Shredder in his Technodrome, like, you know, like his base of villainous operations, and now we're fighting him in, like, his vacation home. Those fire breather guys are kind of cool. Oh, I can knock the candle stand over. Nice. Oh, they got me. These lasers are tearing me apart. It's a good thing. It's a good thing there wasn't more money in Shredder's decorating budget for more of those lasers. You must defeat my foot soldiers before you fight me. Is that Shredder without his mask? Look, it is his vacation home. Oh no, this is a different guy. Never mind. I was gonna say we caught him in his bathrobe. Do I have another life? I do. Okay. I don't think I'm fighting this guy very smart. Another strategy hasn't occurred to me, though. There he goes. Master. The gauntlet. Someone really liked these aliens. We're gonna put a million of them in the game. Why I gotta fight this guy again? And this time he's purple? Okay, if at all possible, I should fight him a little more carefully. Okay, at about the 4th hit, he gets like down into crawling mode. And if I don't get out of the way, it's an automatic hit. Okay, so a gauntlet would imply to me that there's going to be more bosses. We're on stage 4 and there's already a boss rush. Like, doesn't that seem really early in the game to have a boss rush? Alright, well, we'll switch over to Leo for a while. Yeah, if these guys, I think I can just stand over here and spam the attack button and probably be okay. Close to it. May not be the most heroic way to play the game, but I mean, whatever works. Okay. No, not to get greedy with my attacks. It's a little rough when he goes fast. I was hoping that was going to be it. No, not the knife too. One or the other. Knock me down or throw a knife at me. Don't do both. Patience. Hit him after he charges, not before. Okay, and now we have to fight Tatsu again. Yep, there he is. We're gonna get him. We're gonna beat him. Kind of like the other game. I think this guy is not from the cartoon. I think he's only from the movie. And Mausers will stop you. These are supposed to be mice? Or no, they're supposed to be something that hunts mice. That's not a mouse. Oh, I know, but I was thinking, because he called them Mausers, and then I was thinking, oh, Mauser is a mouse in Mario 2. The entire, the two ends of my chain of thought didn't make any sense, but there was a logic between the links. I seem to only be able to hit this guy when I jump, which is unfortunate. I wish I could just stand under or next to him and wail on him a bit. Jump attacks are rather slow. Come on, let's beat him without losing another life. Can we do it? No, I was so close. My dear Mausers have been beaten. Alright, we made it through the gauntlet. Dead end, but the detector indicates that he is close by. Welcome, puny turtles. Fools, feel the wrath of the Hyperstone. Hey, dudes, let's go. The on-screen text, it's like the final shell shock. Is this the last stage? The on-screen text just feels so lazy to me. It's just like they knew they needed to put some kind of text on screen, so just like they're just trying to. It just seems like they're trying to fill the space. An effort was made, but boy, it was not much of an effort. Yeah. Hey, hello. Hello, Pincel. Hey, thank you for the raid. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to Turtles on Genesis. We already went through Turtles in Time on the SNES. It took me 2 tries. I ran out of continues the first time. I had to crank up my lives to make it through that one. Though I do think if I practiced a little bit more, I could do it with the stock lives after a little bit of practice. So maybe we will revisit that one. But now we moved on to the Hyperstone Heist on the Genesis, which is almost the same game, just, you know, very different. Pink cell, but pink is fine. Let me give it a pause for a moment. Hello, Pink Cell's friends. Hello, Sora streaming. And let's see. How was Ocarina of Time? Are you speedrunning Ocarina, or are you doing a casual playthrough? I only do casual playthroughs of games myself, but I know Ocarina is one of the most popular for speedrunning. My health is very low. This would be a very good time to earn a life or find a pizza. Let's see what we can do. Hello, here fishy fishy. I like the name. The Hyperstone Heist is basically a Genesis version of Turtles in Time, as Sega was not licensed to make its own version of Turtles in Time. Yep. It's there's a couple stages or pieces of stages that are basically identical to Turtles in Time, and the gameplay is really similar, and the story is the same, but they're not the same game. They're just kind of the same game. It's kind of like they're a little more similar than the 2 Aladdins on Super Nintendo and Genesis, but they're a little more similar than that. But it's kind of the same situation. So far as like picking them up, they feel very different. Let's see. Ocarina is my favorite game. Got a little turned around in the Forest Temple, but we pulled through. The Forest Temple, I get lost in there. I get lost in there too. And I did Ocarina of Time Master Quest a couple months ago, and the Forest Temple was a real doozy. Like finding the last couple keys that I needed in there was pretty dreadful. I'm casual, I'm not hardcore like that. But she has me to help walk her through it. This one is one of them. No, they aren't. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the comments, what they're in reference to. I think I've got it. Nice. Yeah, yeah. You can copy my homework, but make it look different. I think that's it. I think that's a good. I think that's a good analogy. I do like how this game adds another character from the movies. Tatsu, right? I was just talking about him. I thought that he was I was saying I didn't think that he's in the cartoon. I think he's only in the movie. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what happened. You needed one more key. The thing about the forest temple, is that there's that, if I remember right, there's that one key up on top of the tree outside before you even go into the temple. And I remember that key giving me such a headache when I played through that game for the first time. That's a dirty, sneaky key. Shredder's second in command, yeah. He's the only movie character I've noticed in this version of the game, at least so far. It's kind of neat. Both games have Rocksteady, but they're completely different versions of him. Because in Turtles in Time, he's like a pirate version of him, and they both have Baxter Stockman, but again, completely different versions. It wasn't that one for you. You got that one first. It was the one in the courtyard on the balcony. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this freeze spray. They need to cool it with the liquid nitrogen. I can't take that. Bebop and Rocksteady are kind of their normal selves in this one, yeah. OT is definitely my favorite Legend of Zelda game, but I'm not good at any of them. I always need guides because I never know where the heck to go. I don't think I could make it through the first one without a guide. After that, I think I'm pretty good. The second one, I don't. If I was playing the second one blind, I don't think I could get through it without a guide. But at this point, I've played it a couple times, so I think I can make it. I think I can make it through decently okay. But after that, I do well for myself in Zelda games usually. Though there have been times where I have definitely gotten lost. Oh no, that's it, we're dead. Again, when I played through, Pink Cell, thank you for the follow, by the way. Sorry it took me a moment to see that, but thank you so much for following. Oh, when I was doing when I was doing Master Quest, I got lost in the Gerudo Fortress trying to find the 4 carpenters. I found 3 of them, and then I wandered around for over 2 hours looking for the 4th one. And that place isn't even that big. There's only like 12 rooms in the whole place, and I just got lost and confused, and I could not figure out where I hadn't explored. It was not good. So I definitely get lost and struggle. I'm frequently too stubborn to ask for the help that I need. That's the only way I can make it through games like Zelda without a guide, is that I'm just willing to be lost and suffer for long enough that I accidentally start to get things right. And hello, I'm not sure. Is it Tholas? 123. The first Zelda is almost impossible without a guide. Burn this one random tree on this tile. Blah blah blah. That's pretty rough. Not the Gerudo Fortress, the most suffering. That is probably that was probably one of the like saddest, most frustrating one of the saddest, most frustrating times I've had on stream. Being absolutely lost for so long and not being able to figure out what to do. I felt so bad putting everyone who was viewing through that miserable experience. But it's fun to laugh about now. I love Red Tunic Link. I'm more of a Blue Tunic Link guy myself, but it's all just a matter of personal taste. That's how most people say it. Okay. Gerudo areas can be pretty maze-like, even in small areas. You are not wrong about that. The Water Temple is going to be interesting. My memory is trash, and it's been about 10 years since I played it. The Water Temple is another area where there's one room with one key that's like I always overlook. I remember when I was playing Ocarina for the first time as a kid, I got to the Water Temple and I got so lost and confused and stuck in the Water Temple that I convinced myself that I had somehow wasted a key and soft-locked the game. I just could not believe that there was any way to make progress. And I was so lost, I just deleted my save file and started the game from the very beginning. because I thought I'd broken the water temple. And who knows, maybe I did. Maybe somehow I did. But I doubt it. I think I was just bad at finding my way through. Water temple is always the hardest, right? That's the reputation the water temple carries. Oh no, I forgot about these guys. They gave me such a hard time, and I somehow forgot about their existence. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, here's the thing. I just got a 1-up and then I died. So that's nice. At least I didn't really lose a life, right? Water levels in gaming are almost always the most annoying. I'm typically not a fan of water levels myself. good Tholas, but how do you say it? Good question. Not necessarily the hardest, but annoying enough. I've heard the water temple is always the hardest in Zelda games. Exactly. Oh. There we go. That went nicely. Oh, I wish that was a health up. Bonus items okay, but I mean really I need health pizza, not bonus pizza. See. I wouldn't say water is the hardest temple, but it can be enough of a maze to think maybe I screwed something up somehow. Exactly. Water temple in theory isn't hard. It's about setting the water level up and down. It's just getting there that's a pain. Yeah, it does. It makes you think about the. I feel like the water temple makes you think about the relationship between the rooms a little bit more than most of the other temples do. I think that's what gives people a hard time, because you have to remember, like, where do I go to move the water to what level, and when I'm moving the water, how is it changing the rooms around me that I'm not in yet? I think that holding those kind of things in your mind can be tricky. And hello, Sparrow. Welcome to Turtles on Sega Genesis. The Mega Drive. The power of Super Krang, alright? This is interesting. Huh. Oh. So this boss battle is in the other game, but you're on hoverboards. This room is in the other game, but you fight a different version of Krang in it. Very interesting. We already did Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo, and then we switched over to this one, so I keep talking about how they're the same and different. Also, since you're just getting here, I gotta tell you, like I've said a 1,000 times already, this game has a dash button, and it's the best thing ever. Oh, come on. This looks better than the original one with the jellyfish underwater. Are you talking about the NES game? Everybody's super in this game. Super Krang, Super Shredder. This is weird to have this room after that room. That's weird. This room's in the previous game too, but it's on a completely different level. That one I have that game. I've never made a serious attempt at it. The only NES Turtles game that I've played very much of is the second one, the arcade game, and I don't remember being any good at it. I don't think I could make it past the second stage in that game. I tell you what, if we make it through this one, I'll put it on and see how we do. Though I don't necessarily know that I want to beat my head against the wall until I beat it tonight, but I'll try it out. Okay, probably a good time to go ahead and pick up this pizza that I've been saving. Just like the turtles, I too save my extra pizza on the floor for convenience. Is the pizza HP? Yeah. The pizza restores your health. Floor pizza is best pizza. Floor pizza. I will neither admit nor deny anything, but I will say that when you live in a college dorm room with no appliances, you learn a surprising bit of information about how long pizza will stay good for. Yes, I'm going to use this to death. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just so excited about it. It's great. It's a very, very cute emote. Wait, pizza goes bad? Exactly. Alright, the real power of the Hyperstone. I wonder if this battle is the same as the last game, because if it is, we come in with a very unfair advantage regarding our knowledge of how to fight. Poor Shredder. Y'all prefer cold pizza? I can't handle it. No, I don't like cold pizza very much at all. Depends on the type of pizza. It's probably true. I haven't tried a whole lot of different pizzas cold, and so I would say that most have been severely disappointing to me, but I haven't tried a whole lot. Let's see, I think I missed something. Pretty sure college pizza lasts forever. TMNT teaching us about pizza. It's yucky. Like, depending on the toppings, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be different toppings. There might be different, like, types of cheese and crust hold up differently. I hate it. As a big real people adult, I refuse to eat cold pizza. Cheese pizza is probably okay since okay cold since it's plain. Then again, I'm willing to grab a steak out of the fridge and rip into it. You mean a raw steak, or you just mean a cooked but now cold steak? I don't like cold food that is usually hot or warm. Not raw. I didn't really think you meant raw, but you never know. Sometimes people like what they like. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Key, for the pistachios. This is a welcome break indeed. My favorite snack. I can't get enough of them. I have to use extreme discipline to only eat these on stream. Because otherwise I would have no pistachios. With all the food talk, you figured I might be hungry. Good thinking. Thank you. Just without warming up, because cold meat has other interesting tastes to it sometimes. I don't think I've ever tried eating a steak out of the fridge, but you know what? I don't think I would be that I don't think that I would be that against it. I gotta say, Shredder, for a boss that seemed so impossible when I first encountered him, he's actually really easy. He absolutely demolished me in the first game, but once you figure out what to do, there's really not much to him. Or, of course, just not caring enough to warm it up. You get that feeling? But then I eat cold food and I'm like, nope, to the microwave. My laziness can't save me for long. I was picturing steak sliced like sashimi, sashimi and served on ice. I don't know. I know steak tartare is raw, right? I've never eaten that. right. They say pizza power at the end there? Not even turtle power, but pizza power? Alright. Tell you what, that's a good time. There's tuna steaks, but those I think are also heated a bit. I think, yeah, I think tuna steaks, you basically serve them blue. Like, you just sear the outside, but you leave the inside raw. I don't know for sure though. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me for cooking advice. You might get food poisoning. Okay, so I'm just having a look here at the instruction manual for Turtles in Time. And so my biggest problem with the controls in Turtles in Time is I absolutely hate the way the dashing works. But it looks like I had the option to change it all along. So, I guess I have to. I guess I have to. I guess I have to say that I have to. I have to blame myself for that. That's what I'm trying to say. It's user error. Let's see. Did you beat the game? It feels like you started playing it 5 minutes ago. This game is really short. I don't know. I think it only took us about an hour to get through it. They're both pretty short games. The first one just took longer because I had to try it twice. Mistake. They're rare on the inside, I think. It's kind of supposed to be like the way... Who described it? Oh, Tholos described it, but it's not cold. The tag got all funky. Thank you. Hey, thank you for the trophies, cows. Most arcade games are super short but difficult. Yeah, I actually found the Hyperstone Heist to be a lot easier than Turtles in Time. Overall, the dash ability, having the dash assigned to a button, really helped with that though. But apparently in Turtles in Time, you can switch the controls to make the dash where you double tap the direction. If I had known that, that playthrough would have been very different, I think. I would have had a much better time. Because as it stands, like, playing them back-to-back just now, I preferred the Hyperstone Heist over Turtles in Time. They're very similar, but I would say that I like the Genesis one better between the two. But I don't know. But I don't know. Now that I know I can change the controls in Turtles in Time, I think I've got to revisit and give it another shot before I really come down firm on which side I'm on. Has not played many arcade games. I haven't played a whole lot of arcade games. I don't really like playing games on arcade machines. I don't like the joystick and buttons of arcades. I know a lot of people do, and I know a lot of people prefer them, but that's never been for me. I've always been happiest with a D-pad and a controller I can sit back with, and arcades haven't really done it for me. But a lot of my favorite games. Like, I really love Ghosts and Goblins, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Super Ghouls and Ghosts was an arcade game, but it basically is. So a lot of the games I like have been arcade games, though in general they're not really my favorite. All right, so if you want to stand by for just a moment, I've got more time and energy. I'll switch over to the NES and we'll try another Turtles game. We'll at least do it for a little while. I don't know how long I'm gonna stick with the Turtles NES arcade game. Like I said, I recall it being very hard and me being very trash at it. So I don't think it's something I really want to grind out tonight. But we'll visit it for a little while, and then maybe switch over to one more thing to finish things out at the end. The turtling continues. Yeah, for a little while. So if you want to stick around for just a moment, I'll be right back with you.